Hello, this is Delamere and welcome to another repair video. In this video we're looking at a metal detector that a friend has asked me to try to repair. I don't really understand much about brands for this and I've never actually worked on one of these before. I think he said it basically is just not turning on. Discovery 2200 is the model number and I don't see any other pieces of information aside its manufacturing date of 2015 as well as the CE sticker. So first and foremost, immediately what we're going to do is chuck on in some batteries. You got the plus and minus. It's using these 9-volt batteries. So plus minus. Doesn't seem to have its cover, or at least it didn't give it to me with its cover. All right, we got those in. Now let's just see what it does. Well, we're not getting any power, that's for sure. So my experience when it comes to power issues generally leans towards water damage or a loose wire, maybe even a loose solder joint. So we're going to figure out how exactly we're going to take this apart. Let's find out where these screws are. I do feel something right here, like there's something behind here, but that may not be anything particularly special. I'm seeing there's some screws here, and there's a nut here. I probably am going to have to take that nut off. It seems that this is either in 2 parts or is broken. I'm going to guess it's coming in 2 parts. Yeah, that's 2 parts, thank goodness. I get a pair of pliers and you can get this eye off. How do you take this apart? You can see the speaker. There's a speaker on the bottom. Don't see anything to pry. I don't see any seams. It feels like this whole thing is supposed to come out. Nope. I'm curious about this. I'm going to apply a little bit of heat. Just see if there's something, because I can feel something on both sides. See if there's something underneath there. Okay, what is under here now? How about this? I'm going to use a razor blade to get that up. Haha, there we go. There's screws underneath here. Oh, that's a treat of annoyance. I can't believe they do something like that. I'm gonna use one of these big screwdrivers. Usually for super deep screws, but it's on hand, so why not? There you go. Now I'm looking down there. Just look at those wires connected to the battery terminals. And they're all solid, which is great to see. Now what do we see on the board here? Maybe I can zoom in. It's not receiving any power. I don't see any components that are blown. Let's take these screws out and get a little deeper. What I'm hoping is it's either just a dry solder joint or something of that nature, or that maybe a wire has just gotten disconnected. Now I can't disconnect this ribbon cable without desoldering it. So on this side it looks like all it is just the screen itself. I was expecting maybe some components. It looks like it may have gotten a little bit of water in the screen itself. You can see that. You see that, just that little bit of water across there. I'm not seeing any loose connections. Seems fine here. The power cables are at the very bottom. They're underneath this. Looks like some spider webs. I thought that was something else. So some sort of beast was living in here for a period of time. And yeah, those look solid enough. Okay, well, I'm at a little bit of a loss there so far. Let's put this back together to some degree. I just want it to be held in place a little bit better for the moment. Okay, let's throw some batteries in this thing and see what's happening. You know, just a really quick thought. What if the power button itself isn't working and that's what the actual issue is? What would happen then? I'm going to throw those batteries back in. Batteries back in. Oh, what? Just... Oh. Okay, so why did that work this time around? Like, what did I change? Why is it on now? It's making noises. I don't know what I did. What did I change? Why is it working now? No answer. I have no answer, guys. Let's put this back together and we'll do a bit of testing. I want to say I'm happy that it's working now, but it doesn't make for a great video when you're not actually soldering anything back in place and not discovering a reason why something's working or not working. Alright, I'm not putting the whole thing mold back together just yet. I'm going to connect it up to its cables. Let's see if it actually is detecting some metal here, you know? So I think the one is actually for, that's for a headset to listen instead of using the speaker that's already on it. So this is, I can't really show you the whole thing. It's a bit of a beast. But let's just slip in this bit here. And there's lots of metal around here for all my shelving. Let's just turn it on. And there's this thing right here. Is that working? Let's change up the sensitivity. I don't know what zap means, but it is giving off this weird eeing sound. Battery sensors are showing good. Now I take it away from the metal, and it's going down. There you go. Turn it off. Still working. Very good. Let's finish putting this back together. And that's all there is to going and repairing a metal detector. And that's an obvious joke because I have no idea why it's working again. So, thank you guys all for watching another repair video. If you liked the video, please leave a like. And if you want to see more of my stuff, subscribe. See you guys all in another video. Bye.